Welcome to the Musa video blog. Yesterday, unfortunately, I received some sad news. A good friend of ours, who we'll call Herschel, his English name is Harold, we called him Herschel, passed away. We didn't expect it, and it was, we weren't ready for it. So I thought I would just share with you a story from the life of Herschel. So we knew him when he was still Harold. He was just a regular guy. Eventually, he embraced the life of Torah, and he became an observant Torah Jew. But we knew him in the early days. It happened, it was one Rosh Hashanah, there was a retreat that we were part of. It was a Rosh Hashanah retreat, 2 days Rosh Hashanah, classes in the afternoon, in the evening, programs. And Herschel and his wife came to the program. It was the second day, Rosh Hashanah. Services started at, let's say, 8:30 in the morning. He came pretty late. He came over to me and he said, I was up late last night. The alarm went off this morning. That little voice, you know, that Yetzer Hara, that voice inside of us that kind of tries to convince us to do the wrong thing, came to me and said, you know, you're tired. How are you going to go to services? How will you be able to pray? You need some energy. Just roll over and sleep a little bit more. So I listened. An hour later, I got up. That's why I'm late. Fast forward now 1 year. The next Rosh Hashanah. Same place, same Rosh Hashanah retreat. Second day, again, almost identical scenario. This time, at the beginning, when prayers were to begin, he was there. Herschel comes over to me and he says, the same thing happened. I was up late last night. The alarm went off this morning. And that same voice came to me and said to me, you're tired. How will you be able to pray? Turn over, sleep a little bit more. So I said to him, drop dead. You want to stay in bed? You stay in bed. I'm getting up. And he got up. That story, I've told it over so many times because it's really an inspiration. Because we all have voices inside of us that are telling us to do the wrong thing. We kind of know what the right thing is to do. And then there's a voice saying, well, maybe not, try this, you don't have to, etc., etc., etc. And too often, we identify with that voice and we start to see, oh, that's me. Yeah, that's what I want. And we lose track. That's not what I want. That's that little force that God has put inside of me to create free will. So I hear these words. I can still hear the words of Herschel saying, drop dead. You want to stay in bed? You stay in bed. I'm getting up. And I think we have many situations all the time when that voice is telling us to do something and we know it's not the right thing to do. So maybe that's a little strong language. So maybe you say something a little bit softer, like jump in the lake or get lost or whatever you want to use. But take the lesson from Herschel. Say, you want to do it? You do it. I know it's right and I'm going to do it. See you next time.